Mini-Mandalorian, I'm glad you're here. I spilled some Legos under there and I need your help getting them out. Do you think you can get them out for me?
Yes.
Hello and welcome to Lobricks. This is our UCS Trench Run mock, and it is getting pretty close to the end. This is the 7th episode in a limited series, and this is all UCS, Trench Run, Death Star, you know, that whole deal, New Hope, all that good stuff. And we got some stuff to do today. We have to build 2 more boxes, and a little behind the scenes here. This is just 2x4s with Lego panels strapped to them and weighted down with weights so they don't crush our X-Wings and our TIE fighters. And we got the three X-Wings in the front, 3 TIEs in the back. The X-Wings are all actual Lego sets, as is the UCS TIE fighter. The TIE Advanced is a custom build, but I'm going to consider these all UCS, or, you know, big. They're all big ships. And the other thing I wanted to do today was to open up our backdrop, because that looks ridiculous. We got some Starfield backdrop. I'm going to hang one of those just to see what it looks like after we do our boxes. And then if there's time, I'm going to do a little more sidewall decorating. We pretty much have the bottom of the trench decorated to where we like it. Still have some definite decoration to do on the sidewalls, so if there is time, I'm going to do a little more sidewall decorating. But before we get started, before we get building, don't forget to give us a like. If you really liked it, subscribe so you can see more Lego Star Wars mock goodness. You can go back and check out our Hoth mock and our Tatooine mock. Those are both done. Those were 2-year mocks. This is not a 2-year mock. We've already been at it 2 months. We're almost done. One other thing before we get going, we got some comments in the comment section, and you can feel free to leave comments, give us some feedback, you know, let us know if this sucks, if this looks good, whatever. But they were saying these X-Wings are too close together. I agree. We're going to get a little more separation, which means we probably have to extend the trench a little bit, move Luke's X-Wing forward, give a little more space, because, man, they are really crammed in there. If we just move these X-Wings backwards, they'd be a little too close to the TIEs. They're already probably a little close to the TIEs, but run out of room, man. All right, that's that. Now, let's build some boxes. All right, so one big difference between the front boxes and the back boxes is these boxes have to be much longer, because we have to leave some extra room between the X-Wing fighters. So I'm going to add an extra 6 inches onto the back of the back box, or what I guess I should be calling the back side of the trench sidewalls. I don't know what to call them. So these boxes have to be 45 inches in length, and I'm going to add an extra, I said 6, but I think I'm only going to add 3, or else we are going to be completely out of room against a back wall of the trench. Alright, let's see how the distance works. Here is the left side trench wall. Let's build the second one, get some panels on here. Alright, so one of the reasons I need to put weights on the bottom of these sidewall trenches is because once you add all of the greeble on the top, they get heavy and they have a tendency to, oh, case in point. That was close. But now I have gray greeble under the table. Oh, this is very precarious. So as you guys may or may not know, I am not the most stable individual. The other folks in the 501st said, Leaky, you'll never be a bomb diffuser. But that is some valuable gray greeble under the trench run. If I go crawling around in there, stuff's gonna fall apart. I don't want to remind you what happened when we were messing around with the advanced TIE fighter, bringing it back from Target Legends. I do not want that thing falling apart again. Assistant, what the hell happened? The advanced TIE fighter's in pieces.
Hey man, don't look at me. I saw you and Josh unpacking that, alright? It's not my fault.
So there's only really one solution to get that greeble under there. Greeble. I think we're gonna need a 2/5 scale human to get under there. And where am I gonna come up with a 2/5 scale human? I got it! Mini-Mandalorian. Mini-Mandalorian, I'm glad you're here. I spilled some Legos under there and I need your help getting them out. Do you think you can get them out for me?
Yes, yes.
That's not Grogu. That's just a little stuffed animal with button eyes. That's just a toy.
It's not a toy. I don't have time for this.
Wait, where are you going? I need to get the Legos. What's wrong, Mini-Mandalorian? You don't like that over there? You don't like what we're doing?
I know everything that's in there. I'm gonna give you the opportunity to walk out that door.
All right, settle down. I'm walking away. Jeez, I thought he would have liked the ice cave. Well, that was a big bust. I guess those Legos are gonna be there for a while. All right, let's pull from our stack of gray base plates. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's rip these suckers open. So, grand total on the trench run right now, we have 36 of these gray base plates. So at about 15 bucks a pop, that's about 500 bucks in base plates. But fortunately, we found these on Amazon for $11 a piece, although you can only buy them in sets of 3. So that's more about 300 bucks. Still a freaking a lot of money just spent on stupid gray base plates. All right, there's 4. I know you're gonna need more than 4 on each of the back walls, but we have to see yet how many we're gonna need. So let's put these on. There are the 2 final sidewalls put into place. You'll notice we didn't panel all the way to the end because we still have to space out our X-wings a bit, but that is looking pretty darn good. It's starting to actually look like a trench, except there's all that crap back there. I think it's time to hang some backdrop. All right, so here is the Starfield backdrop, and there's 3 of them. I think it's blue on one side and black on the other. Definitely going to be using the black side. So now me and Dungeon Trooper are going to hang this behind the trench run. So I'm going to bring Dungeon Trooper in here and let's hang this sucker up. All right, so we're going to hang the lower part of the Starfield here, as the tablecloth does not reach all the way down. It only comes to about here. Up. Let's move up the bottom one. I am really liking the backdrop. Obviously, we have to add a few more panels in the back. Oh, Mini-Mandalorian, you're back. Just in time. You want to help me?
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, I could use these sidewalls to be decorated. You up for that?
This is the way.
All right. Let's decorate some sidewalls. All right, well, here is more detail. Let's put this sidewall back in and then call it a day. All right, there is the sidewall in place. Big thanks to Mini-Mandalorian. I am really liking the backdrop. Obviously, we have to add a few more panels in the back. Definitely some more decoration on the sidewalls. But right now, it's looking awesome. We'll be back in 2 weeks with more UCS Trench Run as we get this thing just about done. I don't know, I think we got 1 or 2 episodes left, something like that. And then we have the cinematic finale. But I'm liking it. It's looking good.